must feel right at home. She's Miss Texas.
The dream is still alive for one more of our young ladies. The 10th semifinalist comes from Texas, Courtney Gibbs. Congratulations to these ladies, our 10 semifinalists, and one of them will be the new Miss U.S.A.
Semi-finalists. Let's look at the monitor. In the preliminary competitions, the judges gave the highest score to Miss Texas, with Miss Oklahoma second and Miss Mississippi third. This time, we're not going to be recapping the scores our leaders received because those scores no longer matter. They're all discarded, and our 10 candidates begin all over in their pursuit of the title of Miss U.S.A. 1988. Our celebrity panel will decide, based on tonight's competition, which 5 of the 10 semifinalists will go on to become our finalists. And everything the judges see and hear between now and that decision will be seen and heard by you at home. And that competition starts by giving everyone a chance to know our semifinalists better. That's the interview competition, an all-important step for our candidates. And Alan begins those interviews right after this from Pantene.
From Texas, Courtney Gibbs. Do you feel love?
I do.
Courtney is a 6th-generation Texan. Now, where was the 7th from?
Well, I think we can be followed all the way back to Mayflower.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, we're glad they got a seat. You attend Texas Christian University, and you study art history. You want a career in broadcasting. Now, what skills do you have that you suppose qualify you for that career?
Well, actually, I didn't know I had the skills until I started as Miss Texas. I was really going into acting. Mm-hmm. But doors were open for me, and I have found that I enjoyed speaking.
Now, since you're interested in television, if you had a chance to program the network, run the network, and you might be too old to do that already, but if you were running the network, what kind of shows would we see more of?
More shows. I think more family shows. I really do. I think the family is important, and the type of show that you have and some others on are important to our community.
Yes, why is Growing Pains your favorite show, Courtney Gibbs?
Because you're on it.
The 9.7, I think. Do you think actors are overpaid, Courtney?
I don't, if they have a good message. I think when they play important roles or show an important side of human beings, then I think they are not overpaid.
You're off to a good diplomatic start in your journalism career. Thank you very much. Miss Texas, Courtney Gibbs. Well, some of you have made up your minds, some of you have changed your minds, some of you are confused. You think this is Dallas and I'm Patrick Duffy. But if you've joined us late, shame on you, because we've already taken the first of 3 big steps that lead from semi-finalists to finalists.
Remember I told you about the scores being reviewed just between you and me? Well, here's one of those times. In the interview competition, the judges gave the highest score to Miss Texas, with Miss Georgia second and Miss California third. While it's true that our candidates are pursuing an incredible dream, there are some very exciting tangible rewards too. Cash and prizes totaling more than $200,000. And we'll be showing you that magnificent prize package right after this from Folgers.
Miss Texas, Courtney Gibbs.
Year-old Courtney weighs 124 pounds and is 5 feet 9 inches tall. Courtney has light brown hair and blue eyes.
We're now 2/3 of the way toward the selection of the 5 finalists, one of whom will be the new Miss USA.
No wonder they don't worry about how they look in swimsuits. Our judges have scored the swimsuit competition and have given the highest marks to Miss Florida, with Miss Georgia second and Miss Texas third. Right now, our contestants are getting ready to show us that they're also an all-star cast in a rockin', kickin' musical number that'll have 102 beautiful legs coming at you, plus Miss USA. Right after this, from Pepto-Bismol.
Miss Texas, Courtney Gibbs. Competition, the semifinals are over. And from these 10 beautiful young women, 5 will become our finalists. And finally, one of them becomes the new Miss USA.
Great gowns. Tough competition. Let's look at the scores in the evening gown competition. Our celebrity panel gave the highest score to Miss California, with Miss Oklahoma second and Miss Georgia third. Now to tell us about some wonderful friends the pageant has made here in El Paso, back to Alan.
The 4th spot of 5 finalists is taken by Miss Texas. Miss Texas, Courtney Gibbs. Courtney? What did your people send along? Well, in picture number 1, it looks like you've just whipped your face there. And picture number 3, probably with Santa.
Oh, with Santa. Well, I think Santa is very important to all childhood dreams. And I look forward, even to this day, to the presents Santa leaves at Christmas time.
Do you have a most memorable Christmas?
I think this Christmas has to be very memorable because my entire family was together for the first time in quite a few years. It's very special.
Best way to spend Christmas. Thank you very much. Miss Texas, Courtney Gibbs. Miss Mississippi is Dana Richmond. Miss Texas, Courtney Gibbs. Courtney hopes to make Texas the first state ever with 4 straight Miss USA winners. Miss Mississippi, Dana Richmond. All right. I'm about to name our first runner-up in the new Miss USA. Now, both of these roles are very important because should the new Miss USA be unable to complete her reign for any reason, including being chosen as the new Miss Universe in May, then the first runner-up becomes Miss USA. Our first runner-up is Miss California. Miss USA is Miss Texas, and that's Courtney Gibbs. She's the new Miss USA, all the cash awards, the magnificent prizes, they're all yours, as well as the chance to meet this country's representative at the Republic of China, the Miss Universe pageant in May. That was your predecessor, Michelle Royer. Reads the Miss USA Queen. Why don't you walk right out here and begin your reign as the new Miss USA, Courtney Gibbs.
We representing the states of the United States in the Miss USA pageant, in order to further the cause of peace, justice, and mutual understanding, do solemnly dedicate ourselves to the highest ideals of sportsmanship, friendship, and goodwill among all of the people in the United States.
This is Alan Thicke with the new Miss USA, Courtney Gibbs from Texas. Thanks for being with us. Be good to everybody else. Thanks, Tracy. Good night, everyone, and thanks, El Paso.
Here in the Lone Star State, a new star was crowned tonight. She got up this morning here in El Paso as Courtney Gibbs, but she'll go to bed tonight as Miss USA 1988. And if you or someone you know from ages 17 to 24 would like to try for the title of Miss USA 1989, call the number you see on the screen before March 5th, and full particulars will be sent to you. Now for our winner, for everyone connected with the pageant, and for Alan Thicke and me, this is Tracy Scoggins thanking you for sharing this pageant with us. And until we meet again from Taipei, Republic of China on Monday, May 23rd, good night.
This program were recorded.